Before we dive into anything today, I want to invite you to this right now. Take a breath. Okay, let's go. If you're lost, feeling low, if it feels like you got nowhere to go, take a breath. Look and see that there's still so much that you can be. If in need, I'm around. We will pick your feet up off the ground and we'll turn it around. Welcome to the Captivating Creatives podcast. This is a podcast for an actor, singer, dancer, creative artist of any kind. We'll be taking one deep stage dive into personal development for creatives with interviews, intention setting, getting yourself motivated, and so much more. Ready? Go. Hello, beautiful humans. There's obviously a heck of a lot going on in the world right now. And you've probably heard every single little thing you could possibly hear on this subject. And let me tell you, I am not here to do an entire episode on the coronavirus. That is not what I'm here for today. Instead, as you can probably tell by the episode title, and if you saw my Instagram stories, you already know what's coming for you, I want to invite us today to be present and do an entire meditation devoted to such. The reason being is because I'm choosing to actively look at this opportunity as a gift to slow down and be present. Now, note here, that is not a gift to slow down and be numb and not chase my dreams. This is just an opportunity for all of us to slow down and get in touch with our purpose, to really reground ourselves, and to go from there. I have seen a lot of people on social asking for countless TV show recommendations and other things that are just numbing activities. And don't get me wrong, I think some of that is nice. Self-care, especially right now, is really important. I'll tell you guys, on Friday, I was so energetically gone. And I was like, I'm not showing up. I want to be able to inspire. I want to be able to talk into this. I blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not doing enough. And I realized all of my actions were coming from there. And I stopped. And I was like, that is not how I am as a leader. I am not a leader out of fear or out of desperation. That is not who I am. So instead, I unplugged. I got in a bathtub and I listened to Harry Potter. For the first, guys, I'm listening to Harry Potter for the first time. No better time, right? And I got really present and I just let myself breathe and I let myself relax. And it was the calmest I had been in a week, at least. And so let me be very frank. There's a difference between numbing and self-care. I hope you guys feel the difference there. But I've seen a lot of people choosing to be numb during this time instead of choosing to be present and choose to grow. Because here's the deal. Just because the world outside has drastically changed, places that we were so used to that were just second thoughts to us have suddenly become unobtainable. And we are really having to make different choices. And of course, it's a shock to the system. However, things that are not, I saw something great on Instagram. It was like things that are not canceled: laughter, working out, growth, being present, like all these beautiful things. And I was like, oh, that's so good. So I wanted to really speak into that today as to how we can use this quarantined time to really reset, keep growing, slow down, but not tap out. And so I want to give you guys the opportunity that if you are wanting to listen to something that is all about what's happening in the world right now, go ahead and turn this off. This is not the episode for you. If you are wanting to listen to something to allow your mind to get centered, to allow your mind to quiet down of all the noise happening in the world right now, then this is for you. And I invite you to get into something comfy. Get down on the floor or in a chair or somewhere where you can snuggle on up and get comfortable, because it's time to get present. It's time to tap into joy. It's time to tap into gratitude. And it's time to connect with our breath. So without further ado, let's dive in. Wherever you are right now, I want you to go ahead and get some last minute wiggles out. If you're feeling any tension in your shoulders, roll your neck around and invite your body into stillness. If you feel resistance, just breathe through it. And on the breath out, allow yourself to let go of that tension. Let it melt out of your body with each breath. And if you need to, put your hand on a solid surface around you. Remind yourself what it feels like to be really still, to be solid, to be present. And invite that same energy into your own body. And begin to focus on slowing your breath down. You might start to feel any busy energy between your eyebrows. And again, just breathe in and allow it to melt away. I want you to begin to bring your energy down into your heart. Start to feel a swirling amount of energy begin. If you need a physical anchor, put your hand right above your heart and tap into it. Feel it beating. Feel the strength that exists there. Breathe just straight into that space. And again, if you start to feel any tension or buildup of energy elsewhere, just take a few breaths and allow it to melt away. And bring your mind back to the center of your heart. And then go ahead and bring your hand just a little bit lower onto your belly. Release any tension. And right behind your stomach, there's a big, vast, open space. Some people call this space your gut, your womb. We're just going to refer to it as space. Go ahead and wake up that area by turning on a small little light. And allow that little light to glow and dimly light the entire space. Release any tension. It's not needed right now. With each breath in and with each breath out, that little tiny glow gets a little bit bigger. It starts to fill up that space with a little bit more light. Go ahead and assign a color to that glow today. Start to really feel it fill up. As this glow gets a little bit lighter, it starts to move around. It starts to have energy to it. Start to feel that space be filled up with this glowing, bouncing energy. And as it begins to move around, it starts to go up and around your heart, and then back down into the big space, and then up and around and back down, almost in a figure eight pattern. But feel the beginning of the connecting between your heart's energy and this glow. Breathe. And with the next inhalation, I want you to put your hand back up to your heart, still feeling that swirling of energy and light. Bring to mind something or someone that you have immense gratitude for right now. Amplify that feeling of being grateful. See what that feels like. Amplify it again until you can feel gratitude almost bursting through your toes and the crown of your head. Put a smile on your face if there's not one there already. And bring to mind a second, equally as gratifying, if not more, thing, person, place, experience. And go ahead and amplify that gratitude feeling. Putting a smile on your face, amplify it one more time. Almost to the point where your entire body feels shimmering with gratitude. Good. Come back to your heart. Come back to that glow. And with that glow getting brighter and brighter, I want you to feel as if you're almost radiating that color of glow. I want you to feel it fill up your entire chest. And once you've filled that up, go lower, fill up your entire stomach area, space, belly, where your entire middle section is completely glowing with light. Good. Allow that light to fill up your shoulders. Go down to both of your elbows, to your hands, and to each of your fingers, until both of your arms are completely filled with light. Next, go to your legs, down your pelvis, through your quads to your knees, down your calves to your ankles and each of your toes, until the glow is covering and almost radiating out of the bottoms of your feet. Next, go slowly up your neck, the back of your head, up your cheeks, over your eyes, and finally closing around the crown of your head. You are entirely made of this glow. You are a light. Breathe like that glowing light. Take this light with you in the coming days, into your coming actions, your conversations, your connections. Take this light with you. You are amazing. You are strong. You are a light of good. And with one last big deep breath, I want you to exhale and open your eyes. I hope that you are able to find some presence, some certainty, some joy, some gratitudes in that. And I invite you to do this as often as possible. It does not have to be through this podcast episode. It can be 2 minutes or less. It can be through any of the millions of meditation apps there are out there. But I just really, really, really invite you to be present during these times. I love you all. I adore you. If you found this helpful, please share this with a friend. Please, 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 please. It is so helpful to spread the love during this time especially. If you share it on social, please tag me. I love seeing that. And you guys are so amazing. Go out there. Continue doing your best. Be kind to yourself. Know that that's going to look differently every single day. And keep on keeping on. This too shall pass. You guys, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you liked this episode, share it with a friend, share it on social, scream it from the mountaintops, rate her 5 stars, whatever floats your boat. But it really does help get the word out there. Also, if you're wanting more daily mindset tips, follow me on Instagram at Life Coach Baker and join the Facebook group Captivating Creatives, where we do a bunch of worksheets, live trainings, all for free. Also, major shout out to Cooper Baldwin, who wrote, composed, mixed everything a human can do for music for this show. Check him out at cooperbaldwinmusic.com. Thanks, Cooper. You're amazing. You guys have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon.